homemade gnocchi.
Making your own gnocchi is so simple to do, yet the results are absolutely stunning. And it's a great way of using up leftover baked potatoes. You can make gnocchi just with leftover gnocchi. However, the leftover potato gives it that nice light sort of leftover potato texture. Just cut them in half, take your spoon and scoop leftover of those potatoes. Two choices. You can get a leftover fork or this little gadget, it's called a ricer. Just squeeze gently. You can see like fluffy little strands of potato. Now, a nice spoon of leftover ricotta in. A little touch of salt and pepper. It's really important to season the mixture. So leftover flour over the ricotta, sieved so there's no lumps. One delicious leftover egg. Give that a little whisk. Now, you want a nice soft, pliable ball of dough. Give that a really good mix. Get some thyme flowers in there. And this thyme is light, fragrant, and it's just a really nice herb.
Next, flour your hands generously and knead the leftover mixture into a dough.
As it starts to get a little bit wet, and just add a little touch of leftover flour. Now don't overwork it. It stops the gnocchi from expanding when it hits the pan. That's exactly what I want. Lightly flour the hands and just roll it gently.
Cut the dough into bite-sized pieces.
Just take your finger, dip it in the flour and push down. Water on. Bring it up to the boil. A little touch of olive oil in there. Lift up the gnocchi into the rolling boiling water. Turn that pan and let them simmer. And they start to sort of tell you they're cooked when they start floating. Get a pan on, get that nice and hot. Now they're just starting to come up to the top and you can continue cooking them like that. I like blanching them in the water, taking them out and then frying them.
To study the gnocchi, heat olive oil in a frying pan.
Gently lift up and look. They've doubled in size, straight into the hot pan. This is where they start to take on a completely different texture. Nice crisp, sauteed texture on the outside. Gnocchi loves leftover pepper. So, pepper in. And you'll see, as I start turning them, got this really nice little sort of brown colour. And they're almost popping up now like little parcels. So I want them nice and sauteed, both sides, but light and creamy in the centre. Leftover garden peas in. Put a little bit of leftover thyme over the peas. And then finally, I want to lift it up. Leftover lemon. Zest the lemon over. So, smells incredible. And then finally, seal the deal with a touch of leftover grated Parmesan cheese.
Give your veg some attitude and you'll get amazingly elegant dishes on a budget that are always guaranteed to impress.